Well, here we are. Sunday, November 27th, 2022. I'm Larissa. This is my video diary. Night 4 of delicious sleep. Yay. And oh my goodness. What do we have here? Where is she? Where's she hiding? Where is she? Peekaboo. Hey, kitty. How are you, kitty? Oh, Mr. Jealous Pants. There's room up here. You can come up here, too. Are you coming up here? Ouch. Your little paws hurt, kitty. Brody. They don't hurt that bad. Come up. There's room. Come on. Come on. There's room for you. Sassy says, no, there's not. There's room for him, too. I had both of them here for most of the night. Then he was traipsing around under for a while. I don't know what he was going after. But sleeping is really nice. It really is. I do enjoy it. Oh, this giant painting behind me. Oh my gosh. Enormous painting. It's an enormous painting. And it doesn't fit in this room. So, hopefully soon I'm going to have someplace for it. Hey, what are you doing? Hey. Hey, you're being a little pushy. You are. You're being pushy. Are you pit licking? You pit licker. I'll see you. You forced. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Amazing. He only wanted to be up here because she was up here. And she got down, and then he got down. So much for all of that. So. Oh. It's going to be a nice lazy Sunday. There's an early basketball game today. Right? Who are we playing? Who are we playing? Are we playing the Wolves? That's Brody's team. Brody's a Wolves team. A Wolves fan. He is. He likes the Timberwolves. Because Brody says he's a wolf. He wants to play with Rudy Gobert. Brody just heard me say Rudy's name, and he looked. Brody, do you want to play with Rudy? You do? You want to play with Rudy Gobert? You want to play with Rudy? Oh, qu'est-ce que c'est Rudy? Brody. You know we root for the Warriors in this house. Sacrement bleu! Brody, are you a member of the Brotherhood of the Roof? Oh! Yeah? Oh my gosh. Traitor. You know, when he was a puppy, he used to wear a Warriors uniform. Now he's a Wolves fan. He's never even been to Minnesota. Never even been to Minnesota. You don't even know what Minnesota is. He's only ever been to Arizona and California. How's he getting to be a Wolves fan? I don't even know. Brody, I don't even know you anymore. I don't know, are we playing the Wolves tonight? Or this afternoon? I don't know. I went out to dinner last night, one of our favorite places to go. Well, we don't go there like all the time, but we've been there a bunch of times and we like it. It's kind of a thing. Le Fondue. Or La Fondue. It's La, not Le. Have to have the proper article, right? The is the in English. It just is. We don't have gendered articles. Right? The English language is far more gender neutral than other languages, which kind of cracks me up. You know, when you think about like all the bullshit with the gender crap going after English. Just because you don't speak other languages. How are you going to learn to speak other languages? Nobody's going to understand nothing you're saying. La fondue, not le fondue, right? La 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 la. Brody. Brody, what are you doing? He says, I don't know what I'm doing, Mom. You got the sofa bed pulled out and I can't even move. He was going after Sassy, who's hiding underneath the fireplace. Yeah. So, yeah, I went to La Fondue last night. It's always nice. It's always fun. What isn't fun about fondue? Nothing. The melted. Or is it the folded? The melted. You coming up here? You coming up here, little miss? Come on. Come on. And he's tapping around in a circle because he can't stand it. He can't stand it that she's sitting in my lap. Meow. You're fine, meow. You just stay meow. He can't stand it. Here to see his face. Oh. Never mind. Working on a new garment. He's over there chasing his tail and thwopping around a toy. His tire. You got your tire? Do you have your tire, buddy? What do you got? Show mommy what you got. What you got, buddy? Show mommy what you got. You got your tire. Wow. You want to share it with me? Wow. So generous. Arr, arr, arr. Arr. Woof. Sassy, what's the matter, kitty? You're not interested? You're not interested in the tire? Ooh, Sassy. Sassy has gas. Sassy, are you gassy? Are you gassy, Sassy? Oh, Brody's just jealous of her. Like she's sitting up here, and so he got up here for a while, and then she got down, and then he got down and chased her around, and then he went and did his own thing, and then she got back up here, and then he's trying to play tire with me. Oh, he's going to try to play tire with you. No toys in the kitchen. That's the rule. No toys in the kitchen or the dining room. Toys only in this room. He knows that's the rule. He knows, and he still tries. He tries to sneak the toys in the kitchen. He tries to. Ugh. Anyway, start a new garment. Hold on. Head over there. Start a new garment. It is velvet. It's gonna be a velvet clown suit. A velvet clown suit for Christmas. The velvet, it's tricky. It's tricky to work with. It's real silk burnout velvet. I can tell. And it's a little tricky to work with. It really is. So I haven't figured out like how I'm going to finish off the bottom. Like cutting it into equal pieces was challenging because cutting, the fabric wants to move and jiggle when you're cutting it. So it's really challenging to cut, and you can't tear it. This fabric doesn't tear. So I don't know. You have to have a big cutting table, and I don't have a big cutting table to cut it, easily. But it's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be real pretty when it's done. And it's going to be real comfortable, too. It's going to be kind of slinky-like. I feel like a big, fat, slinky cat. Sassy and I will match. I'll wear my ears. I can wear my ears with it, and then we'll match. We'll be matchy-match. I'll look just like Sassy. Sassy. My kitty. She's a nice girl. She really is. So last week I went roller skating, right? Um, I've had a stalker for a long time now. I don't know, like 12 years, something like that. Right? I've been having issues with being stalked. And I don't know, like, I'm not for sure who the person is who's doing it, because there's a few people it could be. And I've pretty much cut everybody out of my life in order to try to protect both myself and everyone else, like, because I don't know for sure who it is. But there's often like a street theater that happens. So, a number of years ago, I had records stolen from my therapist. Lots of people go see a therapist. I was seeing someone, and I won't go anymore because my records were stolen, and there was stuff in that, right? Like in those records, I was talking about stuff that was like, bothering me or whatever. And like this stuff will show up in street theater stuff. And some of it's pretty disturbing. So, a lot of times they'll have somebody who looks a lot like one of a few people who, like, I was talking about in therapy, right? Or incidents, to like recreate incidents that happened that I was talking to my therapist about. And there's this most recent one. Well, first of all, on Halloween, they put a dead animal in my car. And, yeah, it was very upsetting. But then this was just like I think it was last week. So I went to go roller skating, which is something I do regularly, right? I go at this, because it's scheduled kind of thing. You don't just. And there was this car that was the same as this car when we lived in Oakland. I was going to a gym in Alameda, and a guy hit me, rear-ended me at a red light. And when I got out to exchange information, he just rolled down his window and said, "You've been warned. Stay off the island." It was a threat. It was a guy. It was in this red Cadillac. So this was the same. This was a similar car. It was a red Cadillac. It was the same kind of car, same make and model and everything. And I parked, and then this guy rammed into my truck, backed into me, right? And when he got out of the truck, this guy it was somebody who looked like somebody who I had talked about in therapy. So it was like mixing these two upsetting things, this street theater thing, and wanting me to roll down my window. Well, no, I'm not going to roll down my window, right, to talk to this person. And I knew it was a setup, as soon as I looked up and saw everything, right? No, it wasn't the person, but it was somebody who looked exactly like him. And the only thing that was different was his voice. And then there was this red Cadillac, which was like the same car. And he's like, "I'm trying to be nice to you." I'm like, "No, you're not." He wasn't being nice, And I got a picture of the license plate. It was like when the rat was put on or when the dead animal was put on my car. There was a woman there who was recording me, right? So, like, this has gone into the realm of involving third parties, and I have done work with gang affiliated youth, and so I don't know if this is somehow, you know, because of that, involving persons who are affiliated with in that manner, or there for a while I was working with SF Casting and trying to get some acting work and stuff, and I don't know if it has something to do with that, because it's a really shady industry, right? And they did some really, really shady shit. SF Casting, do not use them. Do not go to them. They're terrible. Mm-hmm. Oh, I could tell all kinds of stories. But anyway, one of these days, I think this person's going to kill me. Whoever this is. Right? I don't know. Nobody seems to care. And the police never take me seriously. Even when the dead animal was on my car, they didn't take me seriously. Yeah. How much fun is that? Oh, so much fun. Anyway. Anyway. I'm going to go take me a nice Epsom salt bath because I cleaned the house yesterday and Omar scrubbed the tub for me. So, means it's nice and ready for a nice hot salty soak.